that stays our hunger, for rest that brings us ease, for home where memories linger, we give our thanks for these.
Amen. So, how was your day?
Not bad. No sales, but tomorrow I'm showing the Hamilton house to a potential buyer. I have a good feeling about it. Could be the right fit, especially if she has kids.
Well, here's hoping. I thought the rule was no phone calls at the dinner table.
This isn't a call. The security alarm was triggered at the vacant Wilson property.
Really? Another one?
Probably just some neighborhood kids. Better go check it out.
Oh, Tony, we just sat down. Come on, it can wait.
It's only 2 blocks away. Won't take me very long.
Why might eat all food?
Be right back. Sorry. This won't happen again. I see you're taking care of your air supply. Good girl. I also know you've been trying to get away again. I told you. There's no escape.
I wasn't, I swear.
No, shh. Don't lie to me, Susie. You know I don't like it when girls don't tell the truth.
I'm sorry, just please let me out. I swear I won't tell anyone.
I know you won't. You'll be joining the others soon. Without this crank, the air supply will stop. You'll be out of oxygen in a day.
No, please.
You interrupted my supper. And that behavior is not acceptable. Bad things happen to bad girls. Goodbye, Susie. It was fun while it lasted.
No, please, I'll die here, please.
The ladies of the lake await.
No! Please, let me out! Just control your breathing. Sorry, save your breath.
If you hear anything.
Oh, no. Oh, this is horrible. Is she, your daughter? I am so sorry. This is absolutely terrible.
She's been missing nearly a week.
I'm so sorry. I've been hearing about her on the news. She isn't the first.
Sixth.
Sixth?
6 missing girls in 6 months.
And they haven't found any of the others?
Not yet.
I don't know what to say.
Unfortunately, either do the police. Haven't I seen you around?
Probably. Ravenwood's been my home my whole life. I haven't gotten out as much since my marriage, but I'm Catherine. I'm Catherine Dandridge. I actually believe we may have met briefly a while back. My husband sold your husband your house.
Right. Tony Dandridge.
Tony.
Works for Simon Real Estate.
Exactly.
I'm Brenda Sullivan.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm sorry that we had to meet this way. A missing child is... it's absolutely unimaginable.
Do you have children?
No. Not by design, or, well... I don't know, maybe it was by design, but the good Lord made me incapable of conceiving children.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, and I'll be praying for you and your family. I hope you find your daughter soon. Take care, both of you.
Doreen? Detective Harrison called. He'd like to come over at 4 to discuss the case again. I told him that'd be all right for us.
Please let them find her.
As you can see, the house ticks all of your boxes, and the price is very reasonable.
I do like it, but I just don't want to rush into anything.
Of course. Take your time. But I have to warn you, these places sell very fast. What do you think, Heather?
Looks like a house.
But could you see yourself being happy here?
The Wi-Fi signal's strong.
You know kids today.
Indeed, I do.
Oh, do you have some of your own, Tony?
Not exactly. I kind of babysit now and again, so I know the ropes, so to speak. You have a very lovely daughter.
Oh, she'll be quite the handful. You know, if you want her, you can have her.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's get you guys moved into this lovely home. Look, I've got some other appointments I have to go to today, but please feel free to continue looking around, discuss with your daughter. Take all the time you need. No rush, okay?
Thank you, Tony.
Of course. Bye, Joan. Heather?
Just want to go over this once again in case we missed anything or you remember something new. Any small detail might make all the difference. So as far as you know, your daughter Susan was here at the home before she vanished.
Yes.
And she was alone?
Yeah.
Like we said in the initial report, she got home from school. She texted and said she was okay and that she wasn't going anywhere.
Did she say that anyone might be coming over?
No, didn't we go over this days ago?
Why are you asking this? Do you think the person that abducted her was someone she knew?
Well, since there was no evidence of a break-in, no signs of forced entry, and no signs of a struggle from what we can tell. So that would imply that your daughter let somebody into the home willingly.
Maybe he had a gun.
Then why open the door?
What about the other victims?
4 out of the other 5 victims were also at home. No signs of forced entry. What I'm really searching for here is a connection between these victims. Something or someone in common that they all might have known.
And you talked to all of Susie's friends?
Yes.
And you've still come up with nothing?
One of the other victims ordered pizza delivery. Do you think Susan might have ordered some food in?
We gave you her cell phone. Was there anything on there?
No. Could she have used a landline?
We don't have one.
Right. So the only connections we have thus far is that all the girls were taken were between the ages of 14 and 18. They were all in their homes, and your daughter, Susie, knew the 3rd victim, Cody, from school.
Detective, we are running out of time. Every time a new girl is taken, we're concerned that the last girl may have been discarded.
We haven't located any bodies. I know that you're upset, Mr. Blake, but we are doing everything that we can. I will be sure to get back to you if we hear anything else. I promise.
Thank you.
I'll show myself out.
We will find her.
She's still alive, Lou. I can feel it. And somebody somewhere knows where she is. But we can't wait for the police. We have to keep looking.
We will.
Okay. Susie? Susan! Susan!
Who is Susan?
I don't know.
I know. Excuse us. We're under a lot of stress. Our daughter's gone missing. She's the 6th girl to have been abducted.
I'm so sorry. This is my daughter, Heather. We just arrived in town, been looking at houses in the area. Tony was just showing us this one.
Tony Dandridge.
Simon Real Estate. They sold us our home.
Yeah, they did. And many other families' homes.
Excuse us again.
Tony didn't say anything about abductions.
Lorraine, abductions and murders are almost always the work of an extremely deranged individual, not a real estate firm.
I know that. But what if these girls all lived in homes that were sold by Simon Real Estate? Maybe they have copies of keys. Did we change the locks when we moved in?
No?
Exactly. Wouldn't that explain why there was no forced entry?
What are you thinking?
What's Cody's address?
316 Wilmot?
Look it up. And Elaine's granddaughter, she was on Bishop.
477.
I know who sold their house.
Simon Real Estate.
Call Harrison.
Detective Harrison?
Yeah.
This is Louis Blake.
Mr. Blake, right.
Yeah, my wife may have stumbled upon a connection.
Another wonderful meal, Kathy.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. You be staying home tonight?
No. I have to clean up another one of my properties for a potential client tomorrow. So.
Do you think maybe it could wait? I'd really love to spend a night with you for a change.
It's easier at night. There's less distractions, no traffic. It's peaceful. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I think you might need to try a little bit of your dessert first.
Is that my favorite?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Delicious as always.
You know, Tony, I was actually thinking maybe I could do something with my pies.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, I was talking to Judy at the market, and she said she'd be willing to sell some of them for me, so.
You know, I don't want any wife of mine working for a living, right?
Well, it's not working. I be around the house baking most of the time and just go in, once a week.
But you have plenty to do around here, taking care of the house and me.
No, of course. I just thought when you're busy.
End of conversation, Catherine. You have enough to do around here.
Of course.
Good. I should get back to
Tony, can you just, I'm really sick of being alone. Can you wait?
There's no time like the present. You never know what tomorrow might bring.
Susie?
This is the police. We've got you surrounded. Don't make a move, Mr. Dandridge.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. For thou art with me.
Freeze, Tony! Freeze!
Oh, you're safe. It's over.
I just want to go home. We're here to take you home, honey.
We'll take our statement tomorrow.
Thank you.
Just doing my job, Mrs. Blake. Thanks for coming in, Mrs. Dandridge.
Detective, is her daughter gonna be okay?
She'll live. Please state your name.
I'm Catherine Dandridge. Formerly Catherine Mary Johnson.
Were you aware of your husband's activities?
Only those concerning his work as a real estate agent.
So you didn't know anything about the kidnapped girls or the underground bunker at the Wilson property?
No, I didn't.
How's that possible, Mrs. Dandridge? You were married to your husband for almost 8 years.
I've actually been asking myself the same question, Detective, and people keep secrets. So I suppose anything's possible.
So, You had no idea about this place. You never stepped foot inside.
No, I didn't. I didn't know about its existence, and I definitely didn't know what was happening there.
And you never once questioned what your husband was up to when he went out at night?
He told me that he was going to clean up properties for potential buyers. I believed him.
So one more time for the record. Do you have any idea where these missing girls are?
Detective, if what you're saying is true, and Tony is in fact responsible for these atrocious acts, I truly thank God that you caught him. And if I had had any idea and any clue what was going on, I would have come and reported it immediately.
So you're happy he's gone?
Like a prince just came and swooped me up.
I don't think we're going to be happy about anything again. Detective.
It'll be okay. You just set up in the living room. How you feeling?
I'm fine.
We're right here, okay?
Thanks, Dad. Do you know where my bracelet went? I can't find it anywhere.
I can help you find it after, honey.
Okay. Please state your name.
Susan Blake, but everyone just calls me Susie.
Okay, Susie. I want you to take your time. And please tell us about the events that occurred the day that you were abducted, to the best of your recollection.
Well, I had just come back from school and texted my mom that I was home safe and sound. She wanted me to check in all the time since my friend Cody went missing. I guess I lost track of time. I didn't hear anyone come in. I didn't expect my parents back from work until 7. But then I heard a sound outside my door. The floor creaks. Mom? You home? I just assumed it was one of my parents. I got up to look, and I didn't even have time to scream. He shoved a cloth over my face. It smelled funny. And when I came to, I was inside that underground bunker. Figured out pretty soon it's where everyone else was taken. All of those girls.
We can stop if you need a break.
No, I just want to get this over with.
Okay.
Now, did you see anyone other than Tony Dandridge at any time?
No, only him. I mean, if anyone helped carrying me out of the house or into the bunker, I didn't see them. I was passed out.
And did anyone else come and see you while you were there?
No, just him.
You didn't hear any other voices, females perhaps?
No. I screamed a lot at first, but nobody heard me, so if someone was out there, I couldn't hear them.
Did you ever try to escape?
Yes, I tried everything. I think there was a hidden camera because every time I tried something, he would just show up straight away, and he always knew.
Yeah, he had sensors installed. No cameras, but that's how he knew what you were up to every time.
He said he might let me go if I behaved. And when I did, he brought me food and water, even desserts. I didn't eat anything at first, but after a day or two, I was starving.
Now, Susie, I hate to ask you this, but I have to. Did he touch you at any time, inappropriately?
He threatened to hurt me if I didn't obey. It was a nightmare down there. And then he turned off the air. He was waiting for me to die. I thought I would.
You're a very brave girl. And very lucky.
Yeah, well, I remember these yoga classes I went to. There was a whole lesson about controlling your breathing. So I thought if I did that, I could save oxygen. And then if he came back soon enough, I'd just pretend to be dead. It's my last chance.
Now, what about the other girls? Did you see any of them? Did he say anything about any of them?
No. He only mentioned something about a lake. The ladies of the lake, I think.
You did great. That must have been really hard. We never gave up on you. And thanks to your mother, we found you.
Your dad's right. Your mother was very instrumental in helping us find you.
I miss you so much.
Did you get enough?
Yeah. And thanks to your daughter, I think I've got a very great lead. Mrs. Dandridge. Free to go. We found no evidence on your premises to prove that you were an accomplice to your late husband.
You searched my house?
Yes. We had all proper warrants. Would you like some copies?
No, that won't be necessary. I don't have anything to hide.
Yeah, just the lake did. Thanks to Susan Blake, we sent our divers out. Found all the other missing girls. Medical examiner determined that they were suffocated to death before being brought to the lake and weighted down at the bottom. They were also stripped down to their undergarments. You wouldn't happen to know where their missing clothing might be? Mrs. Dandridge? Catherine?
No, Detective, I don't.
Well, that's not what most of the people in this town believe.
Isn't it enough that I have to live with the fact that my husband was a serial killer?
Serious? Nothing. Well, yes, I understand. Okay, thank you for letting us know.
What?
They released Catherine Dandridge. They couldn't find any evidence to connect her to the murders.
So she's innocent?
I don't know about that. Maybe we should get away for a few weeks. Walter said I could take some time off work. Brenda could look after the florist shop while you're gone, and Susie can miss a little more school. What do you say?
That's a lot. Maybe after the memorial, okay? Hey. Hi. Yeah, I'd like to place an order for grocery delivery. Oh, yeah, 154 Duncan Street. Catherine. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Catherine Dandridge. Dandridge? Oh, hello? Hello?
Well, I think you did the right thing staying for the memorial, but after what you've been through, getting out of town is a great idea. And I can definitely watch a shot for you.
Thank you.
You know, I bought a gun.
Brendan, no. Do you know how many gun owners end up getting shot by their own weapon?
Well, it makes me feel safer. So, how's Susie holding up?
I don't know. I was hoping that going to the memorial would give her some closure, but she's so angry. The doctor said it's normal after trauma. Victims sometimes blame themselves.
For what?
Surviving, I guess, when no one else did. Like Cody.
Speaking of survivors, Catherine Dandridge. Can't believe she's showing her face around here again. Oh, if she thinks she's eating here, she's in for a rude awakening.
Her name was Melanie. She would have been 17 this week. She had her whole life ahead of her. Your husband took that away from her. Took my granddaughter away from me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I truly, I didn't know.
You knew.
No, I swear, I didn't know.
Even if you've convinced yourself otherwise, you knew.
Just have my food. I'm really sorry. I'm really glad that your daughter's okay.
What is it?
You were pretty quiet at dinner. Just checking in. I want you to know that your dad and I are here whenever you want to talk.
I don't want to talk. I want to do something.
What if we went away for a little bit, got out of town?
Oh, I don't want to run away. I just want to get even. I want to get justice for Cody and all the other girls. I just feel so helpless right now, and I hate that.
I know, honey, but the man who's responsible, he's dead.
I know, but that's not enough. Not for what he did.
What if we talk to someone like a therapist?
I don't think talking to anyone would help. I mean, it wouldn't change what happened. I'm tired, Mom. I'm going to sleep.
Good night, honey.
Hey, how'd it go?
She's angry.
That's expected.
Yeah. She wants revenge.
That's why we should get away. She needs time to get past this.
I don't know if going away right now is a good idea.
Why not?
There's just too much unresolved. She feels it, I feel it.
Like what?
It's complicated.
Okay, I just don't understand.
Just trust me, okay?
All right.
Thank you. Good night.
What do you want me to do? I told you this stuff was going to happen, especially if you showed your face around town. But you didn't listen to me. First it was the park, and then you showed up at the diner.
I'm sorry, Detective. Isn't it still a crime to trespass and destroy private property?
That's why I'm here, Mrs. Dandridge. The way this reads, it seems less of a threat and more of a personal opinion.
I don't understand. If I had been in this room when that rock was thrown, I could have been seriously injured.
Yes, you could have. Not as badly as your husband's victims. For everyone involved.
What happened? Someone threw a rock through my window.
Mrs. Blake, what brings you here?
Oh, I heard Catherine was having trouble getting groceries. I brought you some things to tide you over.
Miss Blake, thank you so much. That is so considerate.
Soran.
Can I speak with you a moment? What's going on here?
I'm just being friendly. I think she could use a friend right now.
After all that's happened to the good people in this town, to your family?
I am aware, Detective. You haven't charged her with anything? Do you have her in your custody?
Well, you hang out with the wrong people, you find yourself a target as well. Ladies?
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken up. I don't think that my safety is a top priority for the police right now. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Do you want to come inside? I could maybe make some coffee, or I was able to salvage some of the eggs the boys threw the other day if you like a good egg scramble.
No, I should get back.
Of course. I don't think I'd really want to be seen with me right now either.
No, it's not that. I just need to check on Susie.
Well, I won't forget your kindness. Truly.
I wish I could have seen her face.
Hey.
I'm talking to Cheryl.
Yeah, tell her to call her back. I need to talk to you right now.
I gotta go. My mom's mad about something. Bye.
So, you were out bright and early this morning.
So?
Where'd you go?
Nowhere special. Just needed some alone time.
You didn't go to Catherine Dandridge's house? Throw a rock through her window?
Wait, did you follow me?
No, I recognize your writing on the rock. You are not that innocent. What is that all about?
Well, she's not.
Do you know that for sure? Because we could call Detective Harris.
No, but everyone knows that she's guilty.
The police don't, honey. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let her go.
That's just because they can't prove it.
Look, I understand that what you went through was horrible and very traumatic. Let me be here for you.
No, you have no idea what I went through. I mean, if you did, you wouldn't be going over there with a gift basket. Yeah, Dad told me where you went before he left for work.
I just wanted to talk to her. I wanted to resolve some...
I'll get it. What do you want?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring these to your mom to say...
I don't want you here. Your new best friend's here.
Hey. Hi. This was a mistake. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I thought. I should go.
These are beautiful. Did you...
Oh, yeah, I have a little garden. I know that you like flowers, so I thought as a way to say thank you for being nice to me. You're truly the only person who has been, and it really means a lot.
I would invite you in. It's just not really a good time.
No, of course I am. I would hate me too if I were in her shoes.
Oh, it's not hate. It's confusion. Resentment for everything that happened. I just think it's part of the healing process.
No, of course. I tried one of the muffins that you gave me. It was absolutely amazing. Delicious.
Yeah, I enjoy baking.
Me too. I love baking.
Really? What do you bake?
Oh, kind of everything, but desserts are my main thing. I like cupcakes and cookies, and my specialty would be pies.
I'll talk to her. Thank you for the flowers. They're beautiful.
Oh, of course, my pleasure. Please feel free to stop by my place anytime. I wouldn't mind the company. I'm surprised you're here after yesterday.
Well, I had to talk to Louis and Susie. I can't say that they're thrilled that I'm here, but, well, I've never been good at being told what to do. This is delicious. I feel like you could sell these pies.
Thank you.
Thought about it.
At one point, but, well, Tony didn't want me working. I mean, unless it was housework. He was very much a fan of me doing my daily chores. But that's just how it was. He made the living, and I got to keep things organized.
Did you ever disobey him?
That would have been a really bad choice.
Did he hate you?
I threatened to leave him, and it had gotten better.
Why didn't you?
He didn't believe in divorce. Tony was a very, very religious man.
Religious? I guess he forgot about thou shalt not kill.
Look, I really understand that you must have so many questions. And I realize how hard it must be to believe that I could have been with him all this time and not had any idea. But you see, Tony, he was an exceptional liar. You know, you can be with someone and somehow you just never see it. And I didn't see it, but I see it now. I wish I'd seen it sooner. I was married to a sociopath.
And you never saw any signs?
I mean, I knew that he had some traits, like, you know, he was always charming, but he was manipulative and impulsive, exploitative. But no, what he did to those girls and to your, I'm so sorry, to your daughter, I had no idea. I still can't really believe he was capable of it. He'd actually been surprisingly nice recently.
That's because he found an outlet for his dark nature.
Unfortunately, I guess so.
You know, I wasn't sure that I was going to share this with you, but this came in my mailbox.
What is it? Be careful who you associate with, won't warn you again. This isn't the same writing as my note.
I don't think so.
Have you told Detective Harrison about this?
Well, I was going to, but then I thought it's exactly the same thing he said to me yesterday.
Doreen, you can't be hanging out with me. This isn't safe.
Look, who I choose to be friends with is my business. I won't be scared off by some anonymous troll. Kids driving that big truck?
No, they were on bikes yesterday.
I think you should report this. Between the notes and the personal attacks, this is getting serious.
But do you think Detective Harrison will really care?
It's their job if you're getting harassed. The police have to come and help you. It's the law. If you don't think they'll come to us, then we'll go to them. I'll drive.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's the best idea. Showing my face in town right now.
Catherine, there's strength in numbers. And I don't like being bullied. Especially when you did nothing wrong, right?
Okay, I'll grab the purse.
I'm just gonna text my husband and let him know what's going on.
Okay.
Hey. Don't worry. Nothing's gonna happen to us in public.
Doreen!
Brenda, you remember Catherine?
Yeah, she's kind of hard to forget. What are you doing?
Stop it. You don't understand.
You're damn right, I don't understand. Have you lost your mind? I drove by your house yesterday and I saw the two of you hanging out. Now this? No, what are you doing with her?
I will explain it to you later. Please don't make a scene.
Too late. See ya.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. She'll come around. I'll talk to her.
Not everyone is quite so forgiving, Doreen.
You did nothing wrong.
Exactly, I did nothing. I think I just really want to go home.
No, what about talking to the police?
It is a waste of time. I know what everybody thinks about me, and I was just speaking for the whole town, so I'd just rather go home.
Please just wait here. I'll be right back, okay?
I think it was the same truck as earlier, and he was definitely trying to hit you. This was not an accident. You have to report this.
Why me?
Because you're with me. This was a bad idea. We have to report this, okay? You have to report this.
Yeah.
A black truck. And neither of you saw any license plates.
No, I don't think it had any plates.
I warned you about this, didn't I?
I know. So are you gonna do anything about it?
Yeah. I'll look into it.
That's it?
And I'll give you both some advice. Look both ways before you cross the street. That goes for both of you.
Come on, Catherine, I'll take you home.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. What's new around here?
Well, Susie still can't find her bracelet.
Still?
And you just missed Mr. and Mrs. Garrison.
Oh. What did they want?
To know why you're spending so much time with the wife of the man who murdered their child.
Did you explain?
I tried my best.
Yeah, I had to have a conversation with Brent today, too. Where's Susie?
She's at the park with her friends. She should be back soon. You have to talk to her again. She's very upset and confused.
I know. I will. But right now, her safety is what's most important. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hey, hi. I hope it's not too late.
No, we were just watching a movie.
So I'm upstairs in my bedroom, and I definitely just heard. It sounds like someone's downstairs making a bunch of noise.
Did you call the police?
No, I honestly trust you more than them right now.
I don't blame you. Okay, I'll be right over. Just stay where you are until I arrive, and if you can, lock your bedroom door.
Thank you so much. I will. Thank you.
It's me, Soran!
Yeah, thank you so much for coming over.
Yeah. I didn't see anyone outside, but I brought this just in case. So tell me everything. Well, what did you see? What did you hear?
I didn't see anything. I was upstairs, but I heard noises down here. Someone was definitely in this house.
Okay, well, whoever did it is probably just trying to scare you.
Yeah, well, they're doing a really good job of it.
Do you have any weapons in the house? Any guns or?
No. No, Tony didn't like firearms.
Why don't we search the house, make sure no one's hiding?
Yeah.
I'll go this way.
Yeah, I'll meet you. I'll go this way.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't leave that window that wide open.
Well, I mean, if someone were to come in the house, that's where they would come in. I guess.
I heard someone during. I'm not crazy. Someone was in this house.
Of course. Maybe we should check upstairs.
Well, no, like these stairs are so creaky. We would have heard someone. I'm really sorry. I'm so embarrassed. Sorry I called you over. I think they've gone.
Okay. Just call my husband and let him know I'm okay.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, no, everything's okay. I'm gonna head home soon. Love you. Bye.
You think I imagined it? Don't you?
I never said that. You're on edge. I'm on edge. The stone was real. The truck today was real. The notes.
Why are you being so nice to me?
We were both wronged by the same man.
You know, sometimes it just feels like it's never gonna end.
I like to think that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Tony used to... I'm sorry. You wanna know something absolutely crazy, though? I was upstairs when I heard the noises, and I was ironing one of his old shirts just out of habit. Can you believe that?
You know, physical abuse is one thing, but emotional abuse can be much harder to recover from.
I knew.
You knew what?
I knew Tony wasn't who I thought he was, but I was honestly too afraid to find out. I guess I just figured everybody, men, have their secrets. I hate secrets.
You know, you'll never heal if you keep it all bottled up. What's that? I don't know, it sounds like it's coming from outside.
Doreen, it sounds like they're everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Okay. They just got to the fuse box.
Where's the fuse box?
It's out back.
Do you have a flashlight?
Yeah, on my phone.
Just stay calm. I'm gonna call the police. We've called the police!
I think it worked.
Where's the fuse box?
Oh, it's outside.
Listen, if you're not comfortable staying here tonight...
Oh, no, I'm fine. Truly, thank you, though. They're just trying to scare us.
I could stay if you want.
It's very sweet of you. It's okay. If I can't handle a few teenage pranksters by now.
This isn't over. Far from it.
Hey, you must be Doreen's husband.
Lewis.
Your wife called me and told me to come over right away.
She's inside packing.
You guys going somewhere?
Doreen can fill you in.
Look, Mr. Blake, I entirely understand your feelings towards me, and trust me, I would not have ever...
She's upstairs. You can find her there.
Doreen?
Hey, what's going on? Is everything okay?
No, thank you for coming. I wanted to ask you, has anything happened since last night?
No, actually, it's been really quiet. Why, what happened?
We found these in our mailbox. And I heard gunshots.
Someone tried to shoot at you?
Well, I don't know if they tried to shoot, but I heard gunshots and we decided to get out of town for a little while, just so things cool off.
Yeah, no, of course, that makes total sense.
And I was thinking, you should leave too. Just get away for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's safe, especially if I'm not here.
Honestly, Doreen, I don't really have anywhere to go.
Why don't I come with you to your place? You can pack and we can figure something out. Come on. Let's go. Thank you for helping.
Oh my God. Of course, it's literally the least I could do after everything you've done for me.
No good deed goes unpunished. Isn't that what they say?
Honey, I'm gonna go help Catherine pack.
Now?
Yeah, Susie's saying goodbye to Cheryl, so I've got some time. I'll be back.
And what if you're running late?
Then I can meet you.
I don't like it.
It's okay. I'll follow you to your place.
Okay. There's one thing I've learned about my wife. It's impossible to argue with her when she's made up her mind.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Blake.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Catherine. Hey, hi.
What kept you?
Oh, I thought someone was following me, so I drove around for a little bit.
Well, I was starting to get worried. Glad you made it.
Can I help you?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Thank you. Who do you think's behind all of this?
I don't know. I mean, the whole town was affected by the murders. You know, the Garrisons came over the other night, and well, you know how Elaine feels. I don't know who Brenda's been talking to.
So I guess that means really anybody could be behind it.
Well, I have one person in mind.
Who?
I'm a little hesitant to say his name.
Him.
Detective Harrison?
Wait, you think the police are the ones that are terrorizing us?
No, not the entire police force, but Harrison. Remember, he was really upset when he found you and I together, and then he was very uncomfortable last night. Police have access to guns.
And he was really freaked out when he had to release me.
You know, I did some digging. One of your husband's victims was Harrison's niece.
Oh my God. Seriously? How did we not know that?
Well, he probably wanted to keep it quiet. You know, in police cases, if things get too personal, their judgments can get skewed, and I think that's exactly what happened in this case.
Oh, yeah, that's my jewelry box. I should probably... Where did you get this? Oh, I don't know. I probably got it at a consignment store. Do you want it? It's not very valuable, but you can have it.
My daughter had one exactly the same.
Well, I suppose they're pretty common.
No, it's exactly the same, Catherine.
Doreen, I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to imply.
I think you know exactly what I'm saying.
Doreen, I'm telling you, like, Tony would get very, very angry. He got very angry when I didn't accept his gifts.
These aren't gifts. Catherine, they're mementos. They are trophies from your husband's victims.
We're friends. Like, can we please just keep this between us? I truly didn't know. I
You knew exactly what was happening. The whole time.
I didn't know. I didn't know. No. Why'd you have to look in the box, Doreen? Do you know how many times I took the blame for him? Do you know how many times I said it was my fault? I punched the hole in the wall. I tore down the Christmas lights. I tripped to give myself a dent in my own forehead. I was the one who couldn't have children. Do you know how many times? Doreen, I took the blame, and I'm done. He doesn't get to win again. Tony doesn't get to win again. So yeah, maybe I had suspicions, but this is his fault. I never participated. I never saw the girls.
You didn't want to see them.
Do you think I got some sick pleasure from this, Doreen? I was praying for the whole thing to stop. How are you not getting this?
Your husband is a serial killer, and you did nothing.
Doreen, I didn't know. He didn't tell me. I might have been too scared to ask, but I didn't know.
Is that how you sleep at night? You lie to yourself?
He was my husband, Doreen. And I was scared. I might have been living in this house with Tony, but he was the only one living in his mind. And believe me, I did not want to be in there with him.
You knew enough.
And you did nothing.
No matter how you try to spin it in your head, you're an accomplice.
I really thought you'd understand.
Understand?
We were wronged by the same man, Doreen. You said so yourself. You have no idea what it was like for me, do you? You and your perfect little life. You have no idea what it was like to live with him. I was in terror. I was suffering along with those girls, Doreen. So maybe I did look away. Maybe I had to look away because if I didn't, I was going to lose my mind. I don't get how you're not seeing this.
So what's this now?
This is an unfortunate turn of events I am being forced to take.
Who's forcing you?
You are, Doreen. You're forcing me to do this. This is you.
So what's your plan? You're gonna tie me up and confess? Hope that I understand, and then what? You're just gonna let me go?
You have no idea how much I wish that was gonna be our ending.
But even you're not that delusional, are you?
Not anymore. I see now that there's only one way forward.
What's that?
Well, I have to die. Suicide?
This won't be a suicide.
You know they're coming for me, right? They know I'm here.
Fun little fact. Doreen. The cavalry isn't coming because it has already arrived. See, when you were unconscious, I got into your phone and I sent that little accomplice of yours a message saying you found the proof and to meet you around out back. She fell for it. So nobody's coming to her. You and me are gonna go on a little walk. Don't do anything stupid. Get up. Now. Good. What did you do to her? Don't worry, she isn't dead. Keep walking. Get up. How long have you been lying to me, Doreen? How long have you been lying to me?
How long have you been lying to me? Did you have this plan the whole time? Was that how this worked? That whole fight by the car, was that staged? Doreen, was that staged? Have you been lying the whole time?
No, that was real. She didn't know what was going on. I explained it to her while you were waiting in the car, and she agreed to help me.
Please keep telling me all about it while I set the stage for my death. See, a little fire's gonna break out. Caused by all those kids throwing eggs, maybe by a grieving parent. Doesn't really matter. The point is, and nobody in this town is gonna even care that I died. They're gonna say, good riddance out with the trash. But here's the fun part, Doreen. The body they find in there isn't gonna be mine. By the time they do the autopsy and realize that, I'm gonna be long gone. And I'm gonna have a new identity.
It won't work. Catherine, Brenda's not my only backup.
Stop lying to me. Please.
You know, I believed you were innocent at first. I even felt sorry for you. But then you came over that day with the flowers. And you told me about your pies. You see, Susie said something in her statement that stayed with me. She said that when she behaved, Tony brought her food and water, even desserts. She told me about your pies. You knew then.
I just wanted to do something nice for those poor girls, Doreen.
Susie suspected you before I did. She's the one who threw the first rock. She was so angry. She wanted revenge. And when I found out, I told her not to get involved, but it gave me an idea. I thought if I could get close to you, get you to trust me, I'd get the truth.
So it's been you from the beginning? All those notes?
All me.
The truck?
My husband was driving the truck. It was a setup. I knew it was coming. It was a one-day rental. Using his own car would be too obvious. But I did it for you. So you'd know that I was in danger too.
What about the other night?
How did you manage all the noises? You were here. I was parked up the block. Brenda and Lewis were with me. I could see that you were in your bedroom. So I sent Lewis to break in. I made a note of that open window earlier in the day. I knew you would call me.
Hello?
Hey, I hope it's not too late.
No, of course not. We just finished watching a movie.
And I made you stay in your bedroom. I gave Louis more time to sneak out before he started making noise again.
Why? You just want to terrorize me?
No.
Then why?
It's so I could search your house for evidence. I wasn't looking for an intruder. I was looking for proof that you were an accomplice. All those calls, all those text messages, they were signals for what Louis should do next.
What was that? It sounds like it's coming from outside.
Brenda was responsible for the spray-painted message. She found the fuse box and shut off the power.
They just got to the fuse box.
Complete darkness. I thought it was a nice touch. I was even a little bit scared. And then she took Louis home. And I waited with you until the police got here.
So you were never really leaving town. That was just for show.
Exactly. I had to convince you it was in your best interest to leave town too.
To what end? Why?
So I could come back and search your house. I knew you were hiding something. Turns out I was right.
What'd you find, Doreen?
That rag you used to clean the kitchen. The one under the sink.
Yeah, I'll meet you. I'll go this way.
It was a shirt. It's all cut up to pieces now, but it has a tag on it. It belonged to Cody. Do you remember her wearing it in the picture at the memorial?
Do you want to know something really ironic? I didn't know anything about that. Tony gave it. I'm not lying. Listen to me. Tony gave me that shirt. I didn't ask any questions. I had no idea until I saw her picture. But I guess well done, Doreen. The police didn't catch it, and you did. And you made a fantastic story. So sorry no one's gonna get to hear it.
You sure about that? Why don't you come over and look inside my shirt? Come see.
Is that a wire?
Louis put the wire on before you came over. Brenda and Louis know everything. They've recorded everything, Catherine.
Get up! Brenda! 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 Stop! I'm struggling. Where is the recording? Brenda! Where is the recording? Wait up! Where is the recording?
It's on her husband's cell. Is he still there? No. He's gonna be back with the police at any moment.
Stop lying to me!
She's not lying, Catherine. They know everything. It's only a matter of time.
No, you don't get to win. You don't get to win this. You don't get to ruin everything.
I got to thinking about what you said, Doreen. I took out the bullets and I put in blanks.
Doreen, I trusted you. And you've been lying to me this whole time. I trusted you.
Police needed proof. Catherine and my daughter needed closure in order to heal. I did this for her.
You want some closure? Fine.
Doreen, the matches!
Catherine Dandridge, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided by the state.
Why didn't you tell me what you were up to?
It was too risky. We couldn't get you involved.
We needed to have proof. You're safe now, honey.
You know, taking the law into your own hands never recommended. I suppose I have to tell you never to do that again.
Hopefully there's never a need.
Not with the evidence we've got. You have a good night.
Too. You're safe now.
We're all safe.
Ken ngồi xuống mẹ xem nào. Ngồi xuống mẹ xem cái mặt chó của Ken nào. Xin chào, chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại kênh tô màu của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ lại cùng nhau tô màu và đây sẽ là bức tranh mà chúng mình tô màu ngày hôm nay. Mọi người hãy cùng mình xem quá trình tô màu cho bức tranh này nhé.